Previously on Onboard Lifestyle. The crew dropped the hook in the border port of Golfito, where the Panama Canal Transit Authority played ping pong with our transit date.
Not what we anticipated.
Eventually, our canal agent sorted things out, which means that we need to pick up our pace and check out of Costa Rica even earlier than planned.
Then you will see a bunch of monkeys.
We will continue our story as we now have a 12-hour timer, forcing us to leave port en route to Panama.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my till you didn't anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
Basik left port at daybreak the next morning, roughly 2 hours past our 12-hour window. We had spoken to the port captain, and he informed us that it would be fine for us to ride the ebb tide out of the bay at first light. As Basik crossed the tidal bore, there was a large amount of debris in the water, so it was a good call to wait for good visibility. The winds were light and the sea state was flat. Luckily, we were able to take advantage of a favorable current to add a knot and a half to our speed over ground as Basik made good time rounding Punta Mala, which splits Costa Rica to the west and Panama to the east.
Fish on!
Half a mile from the anchorage. This is nice.
That makes a boring passage much better.
Is it Dorado?
I don't know.
What is that?
Is it a tuna?
It's a fighter. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Please do not be a skipjack. Oh, I see spots.
Nope.
I see spots.
Yep. Okay. Grab me the pliers.
Our float plan is to make way to Panama waters and anchor at the first safe anchorage. That would give Basik a 55 nautical mile run, and we can now forward our coordinates to our canal agent to officially secure our transit date.
Okay, we're getting all settled in. We're at Punta Balsa. Didn't think this would be so calm in here. It's kind of a roadstead anchorage. Little hotel off here in the distance. We're getting some free music. And we're all settled in. And look at this. Grilling up a little chicken tonight. Smells delicious. You guys ready for dinner?
Yeah, but that fire looks a little hot.
I know. I'll turn it down. Don't worry. I'm making it nice and crispy. Today's passage is only 30.6 nautical miles, and Basik will knock it out in about 6 hours. We will still leave way before daybreak to take full advantage of the morning offshore breeze before the forecast of light and variable winds settle in for the rest of the day. Our compass heading puts us on a 90-degree run line to Ensenada Los Negros on the west side of Isla Parida. Our float plan is to keep offshore, taking one-day hops from anchorage to anchorage, staying in remote areas until we reach Panama City. That's where we'll officially check into the country. We arrived at Isla Parida with plenty of time to wind down and take in a bit of this beautiful island before calling it an early evening.
To stay on schedule, Basik left the anchorage after a calm and peaceful night, bright and early the next morning. The tide overnight had filled this small bay with an amazing amount of organic debris that we had to slowly navigate on our exit. This will be another short day, only covering 27.6 nautical miles, as we head to the east side of the Islas Secas, dropping our hook in one of Isla Cavada's 4 anchorages.
As we approached Isla Cavada, we decided to enter the anchorage from the north through a shallow slot between 2 smaller islets. Our charts and guides gave us enough information to feel comfortable with our float plan, but the clarity of the water made our decision a bit unnerving. As Basik passed over the shallows, we never saw depths less than 20 feet. But it certainly appeared much shallower to the eye. We chose a nice spot to drop the hook. And got to experience yet another stunning backdrop for the evening.
Basik is getting another early start en route 35 nautical miles to Isla. This will be our 4th stop in Panama without us ever even touching ground. And that trend will continue until we hit Panama City. Today's passage will start calm, but a stiff breeze will be building from the north. So we should make good time and make our anchorage by early afternoon.
Well, we thought we were gonna hang out here for the night and then head out tomorrow, but didn't look like it's gonna be a good anchorage. It is a little too deep for our liking, so we're gonna head over to the next stop. It is a really nice place, very well protected, but when it comes, it's low tide right now, and I mean, we were right on shore and it was like 45 feet, so that doesn't sound like a good idea. Especially since it's supposed to be blowing 20 plus knots tonight. So we're gonna head over to Bahia, Honda.
Well, Bahia Honda here has been just a pleasure. Super calm night. We decided to stay here one more day waiting for weather to calm down. Just south of us is a bit of a breeze, so this is a great place to hang out, with the exception of one thing. We noticed there's a lot of debris in the water lately, and look at this one. This little snag been drifting around. We're seeing it go right by us, but it might be hitting our buddy boat. I don't know. It might go right in between us. It's a big one. Besides that, this is super flat, super calm. We're sitting in pretty shallow water, actually. Oh, look at this. About 8 feet of water, 10 feet of water. Looks pretty shallow right now. We've switched directions. We're sitting on top of this little knoll. Feels like about a coral or sand mix. Okay, come on, ghost ship, keep sailing. We want it to kind of keep moving this way.
Thanks for watching our 300th episode of Onboard Lifestyle. A big thanks goes out to our amazing patrons, whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. We are on a fast track to Panama City, trying to get a little taste of Panama's Pacific coast on the way. Come back next time as Basik has to round the infamous Punta Mala on our final stretch to the canal. See you then!